My name is Dominic Perungao, and this is my favorite poem. Music has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. In second grade, my mother heavily encouraged me to play the violin. And at first, like most kids who are heavily encouraged to try things, I didn't enjoy playing as much as I could have. But as the years went on, my love for music has blossomed and it has become one of my greatest passions, and I cannot imagine my life without it. I've always associated music with loving memories, like playing for my family every Christmas family reunion and just being able to share my passion with the people that I love. Music has always had a sort of magical effect on me and has changed my mood for the better. Elizabeth Bishop's I'm in Need of Music is my favorite poem due to its heavy description of music and its true effects. I'm in Need of Music by Elizabeth Bishop. I'm in need of music that would flow over my fretful, feeling fingertips, over my bitter-tainted, trembling lips, with melody deep, clear, and liquid slow. Oh, for the healing, swaying, old and low, of some song sung to rest the tired dead, a song to fall like water on my head, and over quivering limbs dream flush to glow. There's a magic made by melody, a spell of rest, and quiet breath, and cool heart, that sinks through fading colors deep to the subaqueous stillness of the sea, and floats forever in the moon-green pool, held in the arms of rhythm and of sleep. In 1911, Elizabeth Bishop was born in Worcester, Massachusetts, where she had grown up, as well as in Nova Scotia, where her grandparents had taken her in once her parents had died. As she grew older, she attended Walnut Hills School for Girls and Vassar College, which was very important to her, where she had co-founded Conspiritu, which acted as the replacement of Vassar Review. And she had also met a very important figure to her, a fellow poet, Marianne Moore. A significant minor detail about Bishop was that she was a painter. She was able to show many different forms of art, including painting, and she was able to tell her stories through different mediums. And it's really interesting because she was able to tell a scene, tell a story through all these different mediums, even though they're not poetry. During her lifetime, she wasn't seen as particularly remarkable due to her obscurity as a poet and how she was so much different than the rest of the poets. But since her passing, she has been acclaimed to be one of the most important American poets. During her lifetime, she's written 101 poems, but all of them are marked with precision. She was a perfectionist, and she took every last detail into account. Her themes were wrapped around the main ideas of human experiences, human nature, the physical world, and underlying emotions as a person. Because Bishop did focus on human nature for longing in many of her poems, this poem specifically describes a longing for music. It is described throughout the entire poem that music and its melody are magical powers that can help individuals in any state of condition and acts as almost a god-like figure. First and foremost, the poem is told through an iambic pentameter with a rhyme scheme of A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A, E, F, G, E, F, G. There are plenty sets of alliteration in this poem: fretful feeling fingertips, some song sung, magic made melody, and subaqueous stillness of the sea. These sets of alliteration may represent a 3-beat count in many musical pieces. In the third line, bitter tainted trembling is an example of cacophony on the hard T sounds to represent the pains of a hard life or just a terrible day, and music is something that can help relieve all that stress. First stanza, when the over my lines repeat, that anaphora may emphasize the stress that the speaker is going through and how they need music to flow every last bit of them. The speaker also seems to need a song to fall like water on their head, as if the song is like a warm, necessary refresher from such a terrible feeling. Even the dead is recognized in the 6th line as an apostrophe to symbolize just how music can literally affect anyone, even the dead. It's just that powerful. A recurring figurative device used in this poem is personifying music into having human-like qualities. Having music flowing, or a melody sinking, or having the music holding in its arms. This level of personification signifies just how pertinent music is to changing moods, as if the melodies itself can physically touch the hearts of those it reaches. Even just the fact that melodies are compared to magic or spells is quite a huge metaphor, as the narrator of this piece sees music as a safe haven that cures many problems, if not all of them, just by being played. Bishop's piece, to symbolize human longing for a safe haven, is told excellently through this poem, and representing that safe haven through the sounds of music and the powerful effects of melodies.